Hi, welcome back to day 9 of our AI agent learning journey. Before we start building anything, let's talk about how to install n8n, and after the installation, I'll walk you through the n8n interface and settings. We can use n8n in two ways. One is cloud hosted version, the other one is using local hosted version. There are some advantages and disadvantages for both the versions and also some key differences between them. I'll give you a quick overview about that. First, let's talk about cloud hosted. Here, after signing up, we'll get 14 days free trial. And after that we have to pay $20 per month to use n8n in cloud. The advantages in cloud hosted version is we don't have to worry about hosting, server maintenance and updates, and also setting up credentials in cloud hosted version is easy. It's generally more stable, especially when we are dealing with complex workflows or complex automations. On the other hand, we have local hosted version. Here the biggest advantage is we can use this entirely for free. But here the disadvantage is we have to take care of hosting, server maintenance and updates, and also setting up API credentials includes more steps compared to the cloud hosted version. Next, while we are dealing with complex automations or workflows, it might throw some errors, but other than that, we'll still have access to all the core features from the cloud version. Okay, if you ask me, I would recommend you to start with the local hosted version because we don't need to pay the $20 fee, and also we'll have access to almost all the features. Once we are comfortable using the tool and once we are building complex automations, and if we are selling our workflows to the clients, then using cloud hosted version makes more sense. Okay, now let's look at the installation part. We can install n8n locally using two methods. One is using Node Package Manager and the second one is using Docker. I didn't try the Node Package Manager because I watched a couple of videos on YouTube using Docker. I found it pretty straightforward and simple, so I'm going to show you the same now. First, search for Docker on Google and click on the first link, and here you will find the Docker desktop. Choose your operating system and download it into your system. In my case, I already downloaded this, so I'm not downloading it again. After installing the Docker desktop, then you will see something like this, and we have to go to images and search images for run and search for n8n. Use the first n8n io/n8n and click run. It takes some time to pull the image. Yeah, the image is pulled, and once it's done, you have to click here on run. Here we have to do some settings. In the host port, we have to enter 5678. Click on run. Now it gives us a local host link, and if we click on this, it redirects to n8n website. As you can see, it says localhost 5678/setup. So that means we are on localhost. Now we have to give all the basic details, email, first name, last name and password. Once after entering all your details, click on next. Then you don't have to do anything here, just click on get started, and now we'll get a license key to use it for free. The n8n will send a license key to the registered email. We have to click here to send me a free license key. And once you click on that, we will receive an email from n8n. As you can see here, we got the license key. We have to copy this and go to the settings of n8n. In the bottom left, click on settings and click here on enter activation key. Paste the key and click on activate. Now we are good to use n8n entirely for free. So this is how to set up n8n locally. Now I'll walk you through the n8n interface. It's pretty clean. We don't have to worry about all these things. In the left bottom, we have templates. So this is basically people will create workflows and they will post here. Some are free and some are paid ones. Just go through this web page, then you will get an idea. Now to create a workflow, we have to click here on this orange button which says create workflow, and this is the empty canvas. You can see it, you can control it from here as well, and in the bottom we have controls. We can zoom in. If we click here, we can zoom in. We can also do it with our keyboard. If we click plus, it zooms in, and if we click minus, it zooms out. And if we want to keep it center, then we have to click 1, then it goes to center, which is basically this option. Here you can see the editor and executions. Basically we can see all the executions here, whether it whether the executions are succeeded or if we get any errors, it shows up here. And this is the editor, and we have some options here as well, like we can duplicate our workflow, we can download our workflow, we can rename it. And one more thing, we have to name the workflow before we start anything, starting our automation, so that it will be easy to find our workflows. And also we should keep saving our workflow for every couple of steps so that we don't lose our previous steps. And then we can import workflows using URL, and if we have any workflow in local file manager, then we can import from file as well. And now if we click here on this plus, this opens the nodes panel. Basically we'll have all the nodes here, the trigger nodes, every kind of node will be here, and also we'll have so many apps to work with. If we want to use them, we can use in our workflow, but I don't want to use anything now, and I don't want to confuse you. So this is pretty much about the installation and the interface of n8n. It's not that complicated. Everything will be simple in this, and in the next video we'll start building a simple automation so that we'll be familiar with the nodes and workflows. So if you like this video, like and share it with your friends, and lastly, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.